prepared. I will intersperse my presentation with bahasa Nusantara, bahasa Indonesia, with a lot of bahasa Malaysia included in it. I've chosen this topic. I've written it in both English and bahasa. So the topic I've chosen is the 7 Nusantara Minds, or 7 Minda Nusantara. Minda is not quite an Indonesian terminology. It is a term that's created by a professor in Malaysia who has passed away, a very renowned professor. Dan istilah Minda itu dicipta oleh seorang profesor yang namanya Profesor Diraja, satu-satunya profesor Diraja di Malaysia, Profesor Diraja Engku Aziz, yang sangat tersohor ya. Ini adalah satu judul tentang 7 Minda Nusantara, bangkitkan Nusantara untuk penelitian dan pengabdian sejagat. It's the 7 Nusantara Minds. If those of you who are not familiar with the word Nusantara, another term for Nusantara is the Malay archipelago. Is the term that is referred to before the colonizers came and colonizes us, and we used to refer ourselves as Nusantara. And Nusantara ranges from the island of Sumatra up to island of Borneo up to Philippines, and from the island of Rota up to even Cambodia. The whole Malay archipelago, the Malay stock, what we call the rumpun Melayu. Maka saya ingin angkat tujuh Minda Nusantara ini sebagai satu bingkai untuk membangkitkan satu sudut pandang, satu cara untuk kita melaksanakan penelitian dan pengabdian, bukan saja untuk Nusantara tetapi juga Nusantara and beyond, untuk sejagat, for the world. So we go to the first slide. There are 7 Nusantara Minds. I've listed down here 7 Nusantara Minds. We won't have time to discuss all of the 7 Nusantara Minds. We will focus mainly on 2. If we have time, we go to the third one. But I will go through briefly all the 7 Nusantara Minds. These are the 7 Nusantara Minds that I would like to put forth. I like to submit to you as researchers, as people who academics, as scholars who wish to apply research and knowledge and education to the world and share your service to the world. So these are the 7 Nusantara Minds of 7 Minds of Nusantara that I would like to share with you. The first one is the civilizational mind. So Nusantara, as I will explain later, is an old civilization, is an established civilization, is a powerful civilization. So the research that we carry out should reflect this civilizational mind, should reflect this vision, this stock of ideas that belong to a civilization, and with a sense of direction towards building or reviving the civilization. The second one is the spiritual mind. The spiritual mind has to do with the mind that is connected to the sacred, to the ethics, to morality, to religion. And you see that Nusantara is very much intertwined with religion, with spirituality. And the third one is the heritage mind, which is what Nusantara is about. If you look at anyone who has been to Nusantara, to Indonesia, for instance, you see a very rich heritage, long established, rich, culturally exciting, culturally vibrant heritage. Every nook and corner you see a relic from the past, and a lot of the heritage are still in existence, and you also see living heritage. in different parts of Indonesia, different parts of Malaysia, different parts of Brunei, extending to Philippines. I'm also the founder, director of the International Waqaf Ilmu Library, Nusantara Library. We just carried out a 3-minute video challenge of Nusantara heritage, and we found heritage of all sorts, beautiful heritage, including the Philippines heritage, which is very much connected to the soul of Nusantara, which we will share in our library once it's done. The fourth one is the organizational mind. So Nusantara, the whole Nusantara existence is also an existence that can be explained by organization, by the institutional perspective. And oftentimes when people talk about, and we've been approached, our research center, our SEMPRI is a Center for Policy Research for International Studies in USM, University of Science Malaysia, is the oldest social science research center in Malaysia. And we've been approached by several parties, several entities out there and wanting to study Islam, wanting to study Muslim in Southeast Asia. And we point to them that you want to understand Islam in Nusantara, you got to understand institutional Islam. If you do not understand institutional Islam, you do not understand Nusantara. What is institutional Islam? You look at in Indonesia, for instance, Nadatul Ulama